Hello everybody, I want to show you with this video 10 cool things you can do with the Poco F6 Pro. And the first thing I want to show you is one-handed mode, because if you want to use the phone with one hand, you cannot reach the top so easily, but there's a way to bring this top here a bit lower. We're just swiping here from the inside to the outside on the navigation bar, and the upper screen is going a bit low. Pretty nice. Now you can reach it, and if you're ready to go to the regular screen, just tap you on the outside and you're back in the regular mode. But don't wonder if it doesn't work at you right now, because you have to enable this feature first. For that, just scroll down here right next to the camera, then you're in the control center. And the part of the control center is always the symbol for the settings. Just tap on it. Now you need to go to the point additional settings, and here we'll find the point one-handed mode. And has to be enabled like this, so that's marked blue, and that means whenever you swipe now from the inside to the outside, anyhow if it's to the left or to the right, then you're having the upper screen a bit low and can reach now the top pretty easy. Very nice. The next feature I want to show you is pretty crazy, because you can have with one phone two phones. So one phone with two spaces, maybe one space for your private stuff and the other one for your business, or one space for your private stuff and a second space for your very private stuff. Let me show you a bit more about. So just scroll down here right next to the camera, tap down here on the symbol for the settings, go then below a bit to the point additional settings again, and you will find almost at the end the second space. Okay, first of all, let me tell you, you need the phone pin for that. So the one to unlock the screen with, I'm pretty sure you're having it already. Then turn on second space. Is creating now the second space. So two spaces, one device, Okay, now just go here on continue. If your phone is maybe flickering at the moment, it's absolutely normal, so just stay cool. And yeah, now you need to choose between using a password or using a shortcut. I prefer the password. Now I'll show you later why. Just go and continue. So set it now, the password now. So first of all, you need to confirm your first space password, so the telephone pin, the one to unlock the screen with. Now in my case, it's 4 times the 1. Please take yours, go next then. And now we have to set up a second space password. Okay, tap in this field here, and now you can enter a pin code. I choose 4 times the 9. Please take a better one. Go then after and continue. Now you need to confirm again your second space pin. In my case, it was 4 times the 9. Please take yours again. Go then on OK. So now we can add fingerprints and so on, but I skipped that. You can do that later. Okay, now the phone is creating a second space, and here we are at the second space. Okay, first of all, let me go back to the main space now by just offing the screen here and turn it on. Swipe up, and now I give my first space pin, so 4 times the 9, or in your case yours. Okay, I'm now here at the first space again, on the regular space. Now I have here already some pictures at my gallery. I'm having already some apps here, which one I've downloaded and so on. I'm having my own browser history and so on and so on. Let's go now to our second space. Okay, for that, let me turn off the screen. Swipe up, and now enter your second space pin. In my case, it was 4 times the 9. And as you can see, here it is. Pretty hidden, Okay, now I'm on the second space, and let's check. Now I have my own gallery here. So that means every picture I'm taking here in this second space, it goes to the directly to the gallery here at the second space, and it's only visible at the second space. On the website I'm surfing on here with this browser, it's only visible at the second space. I can also download own apps. Now I register now with an own Google email address here. It's completely separated and completely independent. I have a complete independent second space here, and yeah. So the only thing what appears on both sides are the calls and the text messages. They will appear always on both sides. But you can have your own contact list here for the second space, and then in the first space it appears only the number. But if you download here some apps like WhatsApp or Telegram or Instagram and so on, if there are some notifications or some new messages, it's only visible here at the second space. So it's completely independent. So like as you're having a second phone, as I've said. Okay, let's go back to the main space. For that, I just off the screen, turn it on, swipe up, and enter now my first, also my regular phone pin. And then I'm back in the regular mode. And as you have seen again, it's completely hidden, the second space. So yeah, a nice mode. The next feature I want to show you is about saving energy, because there's always a time every day you don't need your smartphone when you're sleeping. So usually at night you should turn off your phone, and that you don't have to do it by your own all the time. Just let it do automatically. Let me show you how you can do that. For that, just scroll down here right next to the camera, tap down here on the SIM before the settings. Then you need to go to the point battery, go down here on additional features, and here it is, scheduled power on, off. And yeah, you can schedule here a power off time, and then you can schedule also choose a repeating time, if it should be every day or if it should be just weekdays, if you want to be up longer on the weekends and so on. And yeah, even if you need your phone after it turned off automatically, you just turn it on again. It's pretty easy, but you can't forget to turn it off anymore, and someone will not disturb you in the night and so on. So pretty nice. And if you say, okay, but I need to have my phone on the certain time in the morning, maybe if I forget it, no problem. You can turn it on automatically as well, and set it up the same thing. You can set up a time and so on, and set up also the repeating times, if it should be weekdays or every day, or you can customize it if you work on the weekends and so on. Pretty nice, and it saves a lot of energy, my friends. And apropos saving energy, you're having a saving energy mode here on the phone. For that, just scroll down here, and then you will have this little battery icon, and you can enable it, and it reduces a bit the CPU speed and the brightness of the screen and so on. And yeah, pretty nice, but you can squeeze out much more of it. So maybe if you're in need, you have just a few percent, but you need to go on maybe a whole day. It is possible. Let me show you how. For that, just scroll down here, tap down here on the SIM before the settings. Let's go again to the point battery. Here it is. And here we will have the current mode. Actually, we have the balanced one, so the regular one. And I would recommend to you now to go here to the Ultra Battery Saver. And as you can see, actually we have with the balanced mode here 7 hours and 53 minutes remaining. With the battery saving mode you have 2 hours more. But with the Ultra Battery Saver you have more than 3 times of the remaining time of the battery. So pretty awesome. Just check on it. Go on OK. So now you can choose if you want to have the location turned on, but you can do that. So as you can see, the screen is dark. It have a low brightness level here and so on. And you have limited apps here. So, but you can add some apps like YouTube and so on. So no problem and so on. So it's limited app screen, and it reduces the background light and so on. It reduces the CPU speed a bit more, and we have a dark theme here. And because of the OLED screen, the pixels are turned off here where it is dark, and that saves a lot of energy. And yeah, and as you can see, the screen timeout comes much earlier than regularly. So a pretty nice mode. And hey, we have more than 3 times longer battery runtime, and maybe this saves your life one day. So it's good to know about. So just go here on exit if you have the chance again to charge your phone, and then we are back in the regular mode. It's just another interface, so it's nothing will be deleted in the background. So it's just another desktop. A pretty nice way to save energy. As you can see, a pretty nice mode. The next feature I want to show you is for our eyes. We are using our smartphone too often. And yeah, this is giving our eyes a lot of stress. But there's a way to reduce that stress by enabling a blue light filter. Let me show you how. For that, just scroll down your right next to the camera. Tap down on the SIM before the settings. Then you need to go to the point display and brightness. And a bit lower you will find the point reading mode. Okay, turn this reading mode on, and yeah, you have the cycle one or the classic one. I prefer the classic one because here you can set some stuff up so it is more intensive and you can squeeze out the maximum of the blue light filter, and it's pretty good for your eyes. And I recommend to you now to schedule it by just tapping here on the arrow, because you can schedule the color temperature, because as more warm it is, even if it's a bit unusual at the beginning because of the yellow touch of the screen right now, but as more warm the color temperature is, as better it is for your eyes. And yeah, I recommend this to you, and it will affect also your sleep. So you will have a better sleep after, because usually we are using our smartphone in the evening or at night more often. And yeah, it affects the sleep. And if you want to sleep better, you should have it at latest in the evening hours. And if you don't want to have it on a day because the yellow touch is disturbing you or something like this, then you can schedule it automatically that it only appears here in the evening hours, that you don't have to turn it on and off by your own. No? It's done automatically. And I would recommend to you to choose the first one, then the good night read. So schedule it to the good night read if you just want to have it in the evening or at the night. No? So if the sun sets, the blue light filter will turn on, and if the sun rises, the blue light filter will turn off. And apropos night, if you're having a very bright screen and everything is dark around you, this is giving our eyes also a lot of stress. But the phone is having a dark mode for it. Let me show you a bit more about. So for that, just scroll down your right next to the camera, and then you will have this icon here. Usually known for the contrast, but at this time it is a dark mode. And it turned the bright screen into a dark one. Pretty nice. It protects really your eyes, and as we have learned, the dark areas here, that saves energy on the OLED screen. But during the day, it is not that good, because if there's a lot of sunlight and so on, it's the opposite. It's not that good for your eyes, so this is why I recommend to you to have it only in the evening hours or at the night. Let me show you how you can schedule it automatically. For that, just scroll down here right next to the camera and tap down first for short to off the dark mode, and long press now the dark mode icon after. So now we are in the light mode now, and go now here on dark mode options and choose the first one. Switch to dark mode, but just from sunset to sunrise, the first one. And that means, as we have learned, if the sun sets, the dark mode will turn on automatically, and if the sun rises, the dark mode will turn off automatically. So pretty nice, and your eyes will say thank you. And if you want, you can take also screenshots here on your phone. Maybe if you have seen a nice picture on a website, you can just capture it, and yeah, pretty nice. For that, you will have several ways. Let me show you the first one. It is the power button and the volume down button. If you press these both buttons now at the same time, then you're having a screenshot. Now after, you can see the preview, and you can send it directly to your friends with WhatsApp, Telegram, and so on. So one more time, the power button and the volume down button, just for short together, and you're having a screenshot. If you now tap here on the preview, by the way, you have also the chance to edit it a bit, like to crop here a part of the screenshot, what is very useful if you want to capture a picture from a website. And then after, just tap here on the checkbox, and yeah, it is part now of your gallery. But there's a much cooler way to have a screenshot, and for that you will need 3 fingers. Just slide them down across the screen, and you're having a screenshot as well. So one more time, take 3 fingers, swipe them across the screen, and you're having a screenshot as well. And if you want, you can make as well a video of your screen actions here. Maybe if you want to show a tutorial to your friends, or maybe if you want to make a video for YouTube, if you're playing games or something like this, it is possible. For that, just scroll down here right next to the camera, and you will find the pre-installed screen recorder. Just tap on it, and then you will have this little toolbar here. First of all, we will have here the record button, and the most important symbol for the very first time is the settings button here, because here you can set up the video resolution, the video quality, as larger or higher it is, as better it is, the video, but as more storage it takes. So if you just want to make a simple tutorial to your friends, don't choose the fullest resolution, or don't choose the highest video quality and so on. But if you want to upload something on YouTube, you should, of course, use the highest quality. You can choose the sound source, what is also pretty important if you just want to show the app sound, or if you want to use the microphone next to, if you want to explain something for tutorials and so on. And the frame rate is also important if you want to show better videos then use the fullest one here, but it is taking a lot of storage then if you choose 90 FPS. So these are the frames per second. Okay, if you have set it up at all, you can record the video. Let me go back here. So then just press on the record button and your video has been recorded. Now, by the way, this toolbar is movable as we have learned. It's almost invisible then, and if you want to stop the video, just tap one time to turn it on and tap it again, and then the screen recording has stopped. You have to find the screen recording as well here on the toolbar next to, this is a folder, and here you have your screen recordings. So pretty nice. But where are all my screenshots and screencasts in general? Of course, you have the gallery, and you can find our screen recording as well as our screenshots. So pretty nice. And if you want to remove this toolbar here, just go on the X and it's disappeared. Now, but you can have it always back by just swiping down here. Take then as a tap on the icon with the cam, and then you will have this toolbar back to your screen. The next feature I want to show you is about the navigation bar. So if you are somewhere with the arrow, you can always go back one step, and with the one in the middle with the home button, you can get always back to the desktop, and with the square, you can have always your recent open tabs. So pretty nice. But you can set up some more stuff for the navigation bar. Let me show you a bit more about. For that, just scroll down here right next to the camera, tap down here on the symbol for the settings. Then you need to go to home screen, go then to the point system navigation. So, and here you can set up the button shortcuts. Okay, now you can choose what should happen if you may long press one of these icons. Let's choose something if you long press the back button. Let's turn on the torch. Okay. That means if I long press now the back button, the torch comes. If I long press it again, it turns off. But it still has the function that I can go back one step. But if I long press it, I turn on the torch and I turn it off. You can choose also other stuff there in that list. A pretty nice tool. And yeah. Then at the end of the video, I want to show you something awesome here at the phone. For that, we will need the camera. And let's go here to the square with a point in it. And this feature recognizes things. I'm having here a 5-cent coin. Let me hold the phone over it and let's see if the phone can recognize it. The light conditions are not that good, but he recognizes that it's a 5-cent euro coin. As you can see, and gives also options here to buy it. What doesn't make so much sense. But you can check out some more stuff. Let us try it again with this one here. Let's check what it is. I hold my phone over it. And let's see. Yeah, this is a paperclip. Exactly. And it gives me also the opportunity to buy things like this. Pretty nice. And this helps you as well. You can hold your phone maybe on animals, on plants, on buildings, and it will tell you more about. So a pretty nice tool. And you can even work on texts. You can translate stuff here. Let's go on translate here, and you hold my phone over this book, and it's giving me a live translation. It already detects the language that is German, and it really brings directly to English. You can picture it as well, and then you're having here the text directly on your phone, and you can even listen to that text.
On Sundays in the summer, the band walked.
Pretty nice. You can select the text, you can work then on it, and so on, perfectly for your studies. And as well, the live translation is pretty well if you're in a restaurant and holidays. You can't read the menu and so on, and then you can read it. Pretty awesome. This tool. What is called Google Lens here, built in already here in our phone. Yeah, I hope I could help you with this video and show you some nice tips and tricks for it. And yeah, maybe if you want, you can leave me a nice comment or give me a thumbs up. That would be very helpful for my videos. Thank you so much for, and I've created also some other videos if you're interested in with some more tips and tricks and so on. Or you can also subscribe me if you haven't done it before. Thank you so much for your support, and yeah, maybe until next time. Ciao.